This is a Bones Divination for the global community for the month of March in the year of 2023. I've already set the intention with the ancestors to bring forward any information that might be helpful for the global community this month. So I'm just going to light a little bit of impepu, letting the ancestors know that we're ready to begin, to hear their guidance and their wisdom. The image that the ancestors are showing me, because they show me is you are walking along. And you have this bar that you are holding behind your shoulders, and at each end there is a bucket attached to it. In each bucket there is some water. And as you're walking along, it is shifting to the left, it is shifting to the right. And this causes you to go off balance. And you stumble, and the water falls out. And as you keep going along, the water just keeps falling out because you keep shifting from the left to the right and stumbling as you are trying to move forward. And what the ancestors are saying is that this is about balance. Balance within inside of yourself. Balance between your body. Balance with your spirit. And what the ancestors are saying during this great time of change, as these frequencies rise on this planet, as the consciousness shifts and change, it is more than important to tap into balance within inside of yourself and reflect this balance out into the world. As each step you move forward, if you are not in balance within your own body and within your own spirit and have them working together, then life will be like this scene that the ancestors are showing you. You will stumble, you will fall, you will shift to the left, you will shift to the right. And each step you take will be difficult. But when you bring balance within inside of yourself and you allow that balance to radiate out from you, holding that wisdom of your spirit within inside of you, allowing that to fill your heart and your body and bringing them in alignment with each other, then when you walk forward with your buckets of water, you can do it in a perfect state of balance. The water stays still within inside of the buckets as you continue to move forward, as you are stepping forward, because your body and your spirit are in alignment. The ancestors are saying that in this time that we are in, when things are difficult, we often have out of balance emotions, thoughts, deeds. And we express these in the world in an unbalanced way. And what the ancestors are saying is when we see things, we hear things, and we react in a certain way that is out of balance, then that is what you are projecting in the world, Makozis. That is what you are projecting into the world. And this is what the ancestors want you to hear, is that during this time, in order for you to walk this path where the water stays in the bucket and things are easier, then you must connect to your body and your spirit so that they may work together in harmony. We on this planet, we are often working from that place of imbalance to where we let our bodies try to dictate what we do. Or for those who are trying to work from a spiritual perspective. They are only working from that spiritual place, and they forget to bring their bodies into it. But we are living on a planet in this three-dimensional realm, and no matter how the energies shift and change and the frequency rises, and we can tap into those energies, the wisdom of the higher dimensions, we must not leave our bodies behind. We must include our bodies and incorporate them into everything in these dimensions and allow ourselves to express ourselves, to think, to feel, to understand from this place of balance within inside of ourselves. Because as we have this balance within inside of ourselves and we reflect that out into the world, then that's what the energies that go out and continue to go out and to build and to change. And these energies will grow. And this is the place that we need to work from, not from the extremes of our body, not from the extremes of our spirit, but from the balance within inside of ourselves. And what the ancestors are saying is that this helps to activate the ancient DNA within inside of ourselves, the great wisdom that we hold within outside of ourselves, inside of our hearts, in our beings that have been brought forward from all of our ancestors, not only from these lifetime that you are living today, but from all the lifetimes that you have lived in all the dimensions. You carry these energies forward into this time that you are in, but in order to express them in the way and with the lessons that you have come here to learn in this lifetime, you must be in balance within inside of yourself, both body and spirit. The ancestors are saying this is key as you move forward, not only in this month of March, but in the months to come, in this year, in the years to come. They're saying, do you want to walk and have your water spill all over and be shifting from the left to the right, back and forth, or do you want to stand fully in your body and your spirit so that the water stays smooth and you can walk forward with ease and effortlessness? The ancestors are always saying that you have choices in this lifetime of how you want to move forward. And they are saying it is not always easy, but taking those choices within inside of yourself and to be able to make them fully from that place of balance. Are you going to express yourself in extreme ways, or are you going to stand in the balance within inside of yourself? And they are saying that this does not mean that you cannot be outraged or hurt or feel despair. But they are saying that you have to understand that you can have those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions, and still hold that balance within inside of yourself. They are saying that this is something that you have come forward to learn in this lifetime, of how you can hold that balance within inside of yourself and still express yourself in the ways that needs to be expressed. And they are saying that part of this is not holding on to it. And so let the emotions come up, feel them, and then let them go and go back to the state of balance within inside of yourself. It is when we hold on to these thoughts, these emotions, or do extreme actions that causes the imbalance. When we can experience them, let our body experience them, and then go back to that state of balance of body and spirit. This is how we can move forward in the world with more ease and effortlessness. And so what the ancestors are saying here on the mat is this is the bone of wisdom in the heart. And this is what this time is about on this planet as we're activating ourselves, as our ancient DNA is being activated, as we are allowing ourselves to tap into these energies that we have to be able to allow ourselves to tap into those at this time of great change. And in order to do that, we must find that balance within inside of ourselves in order to walk forward. And what I would like to show you is that the bone of balance is not even on the board. It did not even come out because we are walking in this place from an unbalanced state of combining our body and our spirits. It's not even here on the mat before us because we are out of balance as a society, as a people on this planet. And in order to bring that balance back within inside of ourselves, into the buildings that exist around us, the institutions, and everything that we do, we must open our hearts to the ancient wisdom of our ancestors and all the lifetimes that have come before us. And the ancestors are showing here that there's great abundance that we can access and grow into as we tap into our own intuition, as we are moving forward. But first, we must be willing to tap into that great ancestral knowledge and wisdom, not only from these lifetimes, but from past lifetimes. And what the ancestors are showing here is that there's this great fear right here in the middle, this fear that pushes everything out. It pushes everything away. It pushes you off your path. It pushes you away from your gifts. This is what the ancestors are showing. And this fear is brought about by holding that space without the balance. The balance is lost. The balance within inside of ourselves of how we can operate in this world when we hold ourselves knowing that we are body and we are spirit and not operating from either one too much or the other too much. And this is what this is about. This fear comes up with inside of ourselves, and we allow that fear to push everything out in our lives. And so it is a time, Makosi's they are saying, to tap into that ancient wisdom within inside of yourself, that great abundance within inside of yourself, of your ancestors have for you. And then this will allow the fear to be pushed aside as you bring more of that balance within inside of yourself, as you combine your body, as you combine your spirit, as they are working as one. Do not let yourself be shifted to the left or to the right in any extremes for any length of time. You can feel those emotions, you can have those thoughts, those understandings, but then bring yourself to balance. Tap into the wisdom of the ancestors and allow yourself to move forward without that fear, tapping into your gifts, tapping into the feminine energy that's coming into the planet this time, tapping into your true nature and allowing yourself to be expressed and walk your path fully. And this is what the ancestors are talking about here in the month of March. As we move forward in this lifetime, as the energies change, as the frequencies, as the consciousness on this planet, we are being pushed forward in ways that we have never experienced before. And it's more important than ever to tap into that energy of balance between your body and spirit. And we can do that by calling forward our ancestors and asking for their assistance to help us each and every day as we awaken, putting our feet on the floor as we rise, setting the intention to bring balance between our spirit and our body so we can radiate that out into the global community. Not only helping ourselves walk with ease and effortlessness, but also radiating that out so that others can experience it as well. So I'm just going to light a little bit of impepu, thanking the ancestors for coming forward with this message today, allowing us to hear how important it is to be in balance with our body and our spirit, moving forward, not only in this month of March, but each and every day as we move forward in this lifetime. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for your wisdom and your guidance, allowing us to hear your message, allowing us to embody that, so that we may walk in a way in this world that also supports ourselves, but supports those around us. We are grateful for your messages and your wisdom and allowing us to have the understanding. Even if we cannot understand it on a conscious level, we can bring it in so it can activate those ancient strands of our DNA and allow us to begin to walk from a place of balance.
Of course.